joining us up here in the booth is Ruben Amaro Jr., Phillies general manager, who seems to join us every year at this time. In fact, the 29th of July has become a pretty important date for the Phillies the last few years. I guess it's just worked out that way.
Yeah, it's been kind of bizarre. I didn't really pay attention until someone in the media actually mentioned it to me. I didn't know it was 3 years in a row, but I guess whatever it takes.
Well, tell us, Ruben, because we've only encountered Hunter Pence as a visiting player, but today, if this is any indication, you want to talk about a guy that's embracing this new opportunity. It's been tremendous.
He ran out on the field waving to the fans. They gave him a standing O as only our fans would do, but no, he was really enthusiastic. I got a chance to chat with him before he got fitted for his uniform and those sorts of things, his hat and stuff. But he's very enthusiastic about being here. He's very excited about being here, and frankly, I'm very happy to have him.
Absolutely.
Tommy just brought a great point, Rube, about all these deals on the. You said, Rube, that he filled a need, and what was the need that the Phillies had that Hunter Pence fills?
There's a few things here. I think there's what he is able to bring to the table are like 3 or 4-fold. He brings a tremendous amount of energy to the position. He's an established major league player. Obviously, he's the kind of guy that I think our fans can identify with. But more importantly, this is a winning type player, and that's what we're trying to target. He's a quality person with a winning type of an attitude, and those are the players that we're trying to target. He's a talented kid, and it's funny. He's kind of a funky player. He's kind of an awkward player, but and he doesn't do things really all that smoothly. But what he does do, and he brings it to you every single day, and he's a productive player.
Yeah, his numbers with runners in scoring position the last couple of years have been very good. I mean, he strikes out, not above the norm in Major League Baseball. He makes contact, and we saw him put on a show at batting practice today.
Yeah, he's an interesting combination of speed and power, because he's got some tremendous raw power, as we saw today in BP. But additionally, I think he's like first or second in infield hits. So he really can run. I mean, he does things kind of in an unorthodox fashion, as I said, but he gets it done. He's got 9 or 10 outfield assists. He's done a lot of things that that you're looking for in a kind of a complete player.
Michael McHenry is the hitter. It's 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs here in the top of the second. McHenry is the number 8 hitter for the Pirates.
Was it really, in your opinion, important to bring a right-handed hitter in?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the balance in our lineup. We have our 2 guys, and this isn't all that uncommon, but when you have 2 guys in the middle of the lineup, 3 and 4, who are left-handed, it makes it defensible for the other club. You have that. You have a situation where you can throw a couple of lefties into your bullpen, and it can be difficult. And I think this obviously gets us a little bit more balance in our lineup, and I think that's something Charlie was kind of hoping for. I think that will give us a little bit more flexibility in the lineup.
Well, Hunter Pence will get a chance to bat for the first time in a Phillies uniform when we return for the bottom of the second, and these fans are amped up for that. Pretty good sign. Well, Charlie Emanuel talking to the media earlier today and talking about Dominic Brown. As Hunter Pence comes to Philadelphia, Dominic Brown goes down to Lehigh Valley to clear space, but also to play every day, Ruben, and that's the key. Ruben Amaro is joining us up here in the booth.
Yeah, there's no question about it. I mean, the young man's he's going to be an outstanding major league player, and he's got a chance to be very good. But there are some things when we brought him to the big leagues. There were some things he needed to work on. He was learning on the job here in right field, and he had some. He played generally pretty well and pretty productive. I mean, the guy, when you look at his ratios, his strikeouts to walks, and he had a good eye. There were some things that he needs to work on in the outfield, and we talked to him and discussed that with him. There's some things on the base paths and such. But
oh boy, wow! Hunter Pence's first night, and look what he gets to see. A ball off the wall and straight away center field by Ryan Howard, his 21st home run of the year. It's 1-0 Phillies.
That helps.
Wow.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty good.
Yeah, that is a long home run.
That was a bricks ball out there.
Right.
Ivy and bricks, that baby hit.
And as I said, he's Dominic is a guy that has some things to do and some things to learn in the game, and he's going to be a fine major league player. We have moved him to left field. He's playing left field today in Lehigh Valley, and
that he can get back on track.
I think the fans think you made a good trade.
Well, our fans are fantastic. David and I, we talk about it all the time. Couldn't be in a better era of baseball here in Philadelphia, and the fans have pretty much everything to do with it.
Well, everybody's on their feet as he takes a breaking ball for a strike, and it's no balls and 1 strike, and they're still buzzing from that home run that Ryan Howard just hit to straightaway center field. Ryan moves into 7th place all time in RBIs in Phillies history with that homer. As Pence takes a fastball low, it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pence hit 4 balls in the upper deck tonight during batting practice. It was an amazing show that he put, Ruben. You talk about raw power.
Yeah, no question about it. And he's a lot taller than I thought he was. I mean, he's got a lot of leverage, and he's a guy that, frankly, when you don't see him up close and personal, you just don't know how big he is. He's a pretty big boy.
Yeah, they list him at 6'4". He looked like he got some long legs, especially with the way he hitches the pants up.
Yeah, no doubt.
2-2 the count to Hunter Pence.
And you talked about awkward. We've talked about him for years. He'll have some funky swings, and then he'll just crush a ball.
Yeah, it's funny. He's one of those guys. He's kind of a good bad ball hitter. He does make contact. He'll won't look so good on one pitch, and the next pitch he can be okay.
Pence hits one back toward the middle. Walker had him played that way from behind the bag in time. Oh boy. First base umpire Angel Hernandez called him out. Sam Perlazo saying something to him. I think he beat that by, I don't want to say a comfortable margin, but I think he beat that.
Very close. Well, Charlie's going to have something to say about it.
Charlie doesn't usually go out unless Sam Perlazo or the player says something. Well, I shouldn't say doesn't always go out. If he sees it, he'll go out.
Well, this is an example of the way he can run, too. They're playing him up the middle with a second baseman. Good play by Walker. Look at him run.
Yeah, foot's on the bag. The ball had not arrived.
Pence knew he beat the play. Yep, he's safe.
Charlie's still arguing with Angel Hernandez over at first. Now, I know that's only one play, Ruben, but there was a lot that we just saw that the positives he brings, the speed up the baseline like that, but also the emotion that he showed as he went through the bag.
Oh, he's enthusiastic. There's no question about that. I know our fans don't like that, but he's going to give it to you. As I said, he's going to bust it every day for you, and there's no question that the fans will enjoy the way he goes about his business.
I mean, Charlie liked the reaction he got from Angel Hernandez because he kept it going there. And Angel sometimes can come back at you a little bit.
Yeah, he's not bashful.
Well, here we go again. Watch him go down the line.
He knew he was safe.
So 1 away here in the second. As Pence will sit and watch, Raul Ibanez will dig in.
We were talking earlier about there's a lot of emotion in this place, and just tonight it just seems like there's a lot of juice here.
Yeah, the fans are excited. It was fun to watch Hunter run out to right field and salute the fans out there, get him, standing on, and he saluted the ones that are there behind the third base line and stuff, or first base line. It was pretty cool.
Signing autographs down there.
Well,
hey, you brought up
this
something.
This is what it's about, that's that the fans and he did actually drop that on me. I was listening to him at the batting cage. He said, "You know what, man? I think I've come to heaven." That's pretty cool.
That's a great statement. Here's the pregame. Hunter Pence, prior to the ball game, signing some autographs. This is just minutes before the game.
Yeah.
A lot of cameras, a lot of cell phones.